If your life and your destiny does not influence the politics in your family space, then God is still looking for another strong man to change the equation that your negligence has allowed. Are you the one who is to come? Or should we expect another? I don't know what transaction they did in my family, but when you arrive the age of 21, Satan pays you a visit. We're 7 in all. And our firstborn got to 21. Those of you that are in medical science, you know the situation, the condition that is called schizophrenia. How many doctors do we have here? Any doctor? Oh, okay. Okay, we don't have any medical personnel. Do we have nurses in this place? All right. So you know schizophrenia. All right. He got admission to study medicine, and he went to school, and before the examination, that examination they write in 300 level, he came back home with schizophrenia. My sister got to 21, and when she got to 21, she stepped on something that we do not know till this day, and this left leg became as 3 times bigger than the right leg. Oh, our third born got to 21, and his own infirmity could not be diagnosed. Samples were taken to majestic hospitals, and there was nothing that their systems could find. I beheld my elder brother run mad before my eyes at the age of 21. That's somebody doing exploits there. Oh, yeah. It's a product of exploits. So when I was 20 years old, I knew it was 1 year that was left for Satan to come visit me. So I learned how to pray in tongues in the night. Yeah, I learned how to pray in the night. In the night. In the night, I learned how to pray in the night. So, and those days I was on campus. So we had this prayer group that prays from 12 midnight to 1 a.m. We called it 60 minutes with Jesus. So when I read, I start reading from about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening. I study till 12 midnight. Then we'll go for the prayers. Then we'll come again. We'll continue the reading. Then we'll go to sleep by 3 o'clock in the morning. So that was my routine. That was my routine. So those of us that were in the sciences couldn't joke with our books. We had to read. So we now slot prayer, 12 midnight. That's the midpoint. So I forgot that it was my birthday. I was a bit late for the prayer. So I was heading to the prayer place. I hope you know how a campus walkway looks like. It's always busy, day and night. But that day, I was alone. And a strange bird appeared. I didn't say it flew. How did it come? It appeared. With an attempt to stand on my head. Then I realized that was how my brothers became mad. So I spoke in tongues. And I spoke in tongues in capital letters. When I opened my eyes, I saw that one of the wings of the bird had broken. I said, okay, this thing is working. Three days after that encounter, one of the last survivors among my ancestors that refused to die, he saw seasons and saw moons and saw new moons. That's a man in the physical. If there is a fight here, he will take his bag and run away. They called him the meekest man of the village. The meekest. He will never quarrel. He can't stand people fighting. In fact, he can't even stand insults. He was a warlock of darkness. I don't know what my dad did to him that made him so offended. And he wanted to vent his bitterness on every one of his seed. Fortunately for him, I was in the spiritual gym developing biceps. Developing. Oh my God. And he had his data bank did not capture the fact that there was a development that was going on. The same way he struck everybody without challenge. He thought he would come and strike. And then he heard a language that summoned the powers of heaven. He was struck so bad he did not recover. 3 days after the encounter I had in the village, he woke up and stood by his door and he